Welcome back to Demarest High School. Demarest leads Old Tappan 14-13 here as we get set for the start of the second half. Old Tappan will receive the kickoff from Demarest. The 4-0 Golden Knights trailing by a point. They had entered this game without giving up any points in their last two games. Gave up 2 touchdowns in the first half here against Demarest, both coming from Andrew Trumbetti. One on the ground, a 1-yard touchdown run to open the scoring here tonight, and then one coming through the air, a reception from Trumbetti. He went untouched into the end zone. Trumbetti committed to play at Notre Dame next season, finishing out his senior year here at Demarest High School. The scoring for Old Tappan came from the running back Al Sharif. He had 2 rushing touchdowns. And the difference in the game thus far, a blocked extra point on the second touchdown by Old Tappan. Demarest was able to block the extra point, and they hold a 1-point lead as we get set for the start of the second half. Fazio will kick. Jordan Fuller is deep, but it's an onside squib, and it's up in the air and able to be brought down by the Golden Knights. Look for a second they were having some trouble with it, bobbling it out by the 40. But Falkenstern corralled it at the 38-yard line, and that's where the Old Tappan offense will take the field. So Al Sharif, the 2 rushing touchdowns, providing the offense for the Golden Knights in the first half. They love to run the ball. At least 200 rushing yards in each of their first 4 games, and over 100 in the first half. Here's another run to Al Sharif. Dives across the 40, gain of about 3 on the play. Patel on the tackle, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7 for the Golden Knights. It's Runza out of the shotgun. Man comes in motion left. Runza hands it off to Al Sharif again. Makes the first defender miss, but a small gain before he's brought down at the 43-yard line.
Al Sharif on the carry.
And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brought down to number 58, Greg Schwartz, and number 4, Andrew Trumbetti.
So 3rd and 5 now for Old Tappan. Opening drive of the second half, 14-13, Demarest leads. Runs out of the shotgun with Al Sharif to his right. Or excuse me, that's Fuller out of the shotgun, and he takes it running his way to the right side and into Norseman territory for a first down. Nice run by Jordan Fuller on the design keep. And he gets out to the 41-yard line before he's brought down by Justin Finan. And Old Tappan has a first down. Well, Fuller stays in the game at quarterback. I mentioned before he will take some snaps at quarterback. Usually designed runs, as we just saw right there. There's Fuller out of the backfield. Makes a snap and fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, falls forward across the 40 to the 38-yard line before he's touched down. And that'll bring up 2nd down for Old Tappan. 2nd and 8. Ball on the 39-yard line. And Old Tappan continuing without the huddle. Fuller remains in the game at quarterback. He's out of the shotgun. 1 receiver to either side. Now Al Sharif comes in motion right. Fakes the handoff to Al Sharif, and Fuller keeps it himself, running up across the 35 and down to the 32-yard line. Close to a first down, but he'll be spotted short. And that'll bring up 3rd and 2 for the Golden Knights.
Bring up our 3rd
9 minutes to play in the third quarter.
From Demarest 33.
And the second third down of the drive for the Golden Knights. Runza back in the game at quarterback. He takes a snap and he hands to Al Sharif, who spins away from a tackler and out across the 30. Good for another Golden Knights first down.
Brought down by number 52, Preston Dennerline.
Dennerline on the tackle, and Oltapan continues to move the ball on the ground. They racked up 352 rushing yards last week versus Tenafly. Closing in on 200 here today. Runs out of the shotgun. Takes a snap, and it's a handoff. Running left side is Lucas, and he gets out to the 23-yard line before he's brought down.
Brought down by number 12, Matt Lee. And number 52, Preston Dennerline.
And that'll bring up second down for Oltapan. Second and 5. Two receivers to the far side, one to the near side. Runs out of the shotgun. Snap, looking to throw. Right side, he's got a man in the middle. It's caught at the 5 and brought down at the 1-yard line. Pass complete to Jordan Fuller. And Oltapan has put together a nice opening drive of the second half here. They have first and goal from the 1-yard line. And they continue without the huddle. Wasserman saved the touchdown by tackling Fuller at the 1. Nice pass from Runza right in stride to Fuller, who's done a little bit of it all himself today. Rushing, receiving, quarterbacking, snap, and the handoff, inside handoff, and into the end zone are the Oltapan Golden Knights for a touchdown. Anthony Crasto punches it into the end zone for Oltapan, and it gives them a 19-14 lead with the extra point pending. Oh, a 63-yard drive capped off by an Anthony Crasto 1-yard touchdown run, and with 7.5 to play in the third quarter, Oltapan has a 5-point lead, and it looks like they will go for 2 to try to make it a 7-point lead. Runza out of the shotgun. Al Sharif comes in motion. Runza rolling right, looking to pass. Hits Al Sharif, and he's into the end zone. Conversion good. Head coach Greg Matola wants to know why the pass wasn't ruled incomplete, as it looked like Al Sharif dropped the ball once he got into the end zone, but the call on the field is a catch and a successful 2-point conversion, and it gives Oltapan a 21-14 lead. You can see Matola signaling for the juggle, as he didn't think Sharif had possession, and it looked like the ball popped out towards the end of that play, but he was well into the end zone at that point. And the call on the field is a catch and a successful 2-point conversion for the Golden Knights. It's the Golden Knights' first lead of the day, 21-14. Third touchdown of the rushing variety. 2 in the first half came from Al Sharif. That one from Anthony Crasto. And Sharif with the reception on the 2-point conversion. Remember, Demarest blocked an extra point in the first half to maintain a 1-point lead. But Oltapan gets it back there with the successful 2-point conversion. And now Trumbetti and Rezic are deep to receive, and kick is a low liner, fielded at the 22-yard line and brought down at the 32 is Jack Taylor.
Jack Taylor receives the kick. Brought down by number 54, Rocco Giovinazzo.
Giovinazzo on the tackle. So Demarest now with their first possession of the second half will try to answer Tappan got the ball to start this half. Marched down the field for a touchdown drive, capped off by a Crasto 1-yard run. And here come the Norsemen. Lipperini out of the shotgun with Trombetti to his left. 3 receivers right, 1 to the far side. Snap. Lipperini's going to keep it himself. Got some running room out across the 40. Spins away and brought down at the 45-yard line. Good for a Demarest first down. Al-Sharif on the tackle. Lipperini on the keeper for 12 yards. Demarest has a 1st and 10 now from its own 45-yard line. Demarest spreads it out again. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Trombetti in motion left. Lipperini on the keeper again. He's got some more running room. Bounces it out right side and ducks his head down to the 44-yard line, and good for another Norseman first down. So 2 straight runs from the quarterback Lipperini result in 2 Norseman first downs. And Demarest is into Old Tappan territory here with 6.5 to play in the 3rd quarter. The Norsemen now trailing 21-14. Seven-point game. The Norsemen trying to hand Old Tappan their first loss of the season. And in doing so, snap a 3-game losing streak. Lipperini again with the keep. Out to the 40-yard line. Gain of about 5 on the play. David Jong on the tackle.
Bring up a 2nd and 5 for the Norsemen at the Old Tappan 40.
Well, the Norsemen huddle up. See if they stick with the Lipperini keeper here or mix it up. They've got 3 receivers left, 1 to the near side. Trombetti to the right of Lipperini. Lipperini's going to try a swing pass left side, and it's incomplete. Old Tappan hoping for a fumble, as it could have been behind the line of scrimmage, but that pass did go forward, even if it went just a yard. So an incomplete pass. And that brings up 3rd and 5. Robert Amonica was the intended target on the Lipperini swing pass. So here, a big 3rd down for Demarest, trying to answer after Old Tappan opened the second half with a touchdown drive. Ball on the 41-yard line. Lipperini takes the snap, fakes the handoff, now rolling right, feels a little bit of pressure. Still rolling, throws it up, and it's there's an injured Demarest player on the field. The ball was incomplete. It was tough to tell for a minute whether Demarest came up with that or whether it was an interception. The ball did not bounce on the ground, at least visibly. The injured Norseman player is Robert Amonica as he comes off the field. And now it's 4th and 5 for Demarest. Lipperini just tossed it in the air. And 2 Norseman receivers and 2 Golden Knights defenders converged on it. And the ball ended up hitting the turf harmlessly, but it was tough to tell for a minute whether the receiver caught it or it was intercepted. So now Demarest in punt formation, 4th and 5. And Lipperini has the punt blocked. And Old Tappan falls on it at the 41-yard line. And the ball is still loose. And now Old Tappan falls on it at the 48-yard line. Lipperini took a few steps thinking he might want to take off with it. And by the time he decided to punt it away, Old Tappan was closing in on him, and they blocked the punt. So now the Golden Knights have a 1st and 10 from their own 49 and great field position for Christian Runza and this Golden Knights offense. Two receivers to the far side, one to the near side. Runza out of the shotgun. Al-Sharif comes in motion right. They fake it to Sharif. Runza looking to throw. Throws right side and over the head of his intended target, Jordan Fuller. Pass incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Number 3, Justin Biden on the coverage. 2nd and 10.
A couple of strange plays on that last drive. The heave from Lipperini on 3rd down, which seemed to hang in the air, and then have a couple of defenders and receivers converge on it for an incomplete pass, and then the block punt. Here's a 2nd down play. It's Runza on the keep after the fake handoff, and he gets out to the 44-yard line before he's brought down. That'll bring up 3rd and 4 after the gain of 6. They'll give Runza progress to the 44-yard line, and that brings up now 3rd and 3. Two receivers to the near side. Runza takes a snap, but a whistle stops play. And timeout on the field, timeout Old Tappan. First time out of the second half taken by the Golden Knights. They lead it 21-14 with 4:20 to play here in the 3rd quarter. A big 3rd down play when we come back. We're back here at Demarest High School, 3rd and 3 for the Golden Knights on the Norseman 44-yard line. Come out on the field after the timeout. It's Jordan Fuller in at quarterback. He works out of the shotgun. Motion right. Now Fuller takes a snap, makes the first defender miss, and still on his feet, and 2nd effort out across the 40-yard line, and he picks up a 1st down. Great effort by Jordan Fuller on the keep, and he gives the Golden Knights a 1st down.
Tripped up by number 12, Matt Lee, and that's going to be an Old Tappan 1st down. Golden Knights have a 1st, 10 to Norseman 39.
Trombetti had great penetration into the backfield there, but Fuller was able to sidestep him, and then a good 2nd and 3rd effort to pick up the 4 yards and get the 1st down. Runs it back into the game now. He takes a snap, and it's a handoff to Al-Sharif, and he's wrapped up in the backfield by the Norseman. Loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd and 12 from the 40-yard line. A couple of Norsemen combined to make the tackle. In there was Andrew Trombetti. Quinn McGinley also in there to combine for the tackle. A 2nd and 11 now for Old Tappan. 3:23 to play in the 3rd quarter. Runza out of the shotgun. It's a handoff to Al Sharif, running up the middle. Still on his feet, out to the 34-yard line before he's tackled from behind. And it'll bring up another third down for Old Tappan. So what about 3rd and 5 for Old Tappan? They've converted a couple of third downs already on this drive. Runs it with Al Sharif to his left. Takes a snap. It's a handoff to Al Sharif, running right, and he's got the first down, and he's got even more. Out to the 10, to the 5, and a touchdown, Old Tappan. Al Sharif with a 34-yard touchdown run gives Old Tappan a 27-14 lead with an extra point pending. That's Al Sharif's 3rd touchdown of the day. And another third down conversion for the Golden Knights. They've opened up a 13-point lead with an extra point pending. Old Tappan lining up to the left side of the ball, now moving over as they get set for the extra point. So Demarest held a 14-13 lead at the half. As the snap, kick is up. And it's good. But after 2 Old Tappan touchdowns on 2 possessions here in the second half, the Golden Knights lead at 28-14. The Demarest offense with its work cut out for it now, trailing by 14, 2:27 to go in the third quarter. Plenty of time left in this one. It's the 52nd meeting between the Norsemen and the Golden Knights. Storied rivalry continuing here at Norseman Stadium. And the winner of this one will take the all-time series lead. Right now, Demarest and Old Tappan tied at 24 wins apiece with 3 ties. The kick goes out of bounds at the 11-yard line. So Demarest will get it with good field position here to start their second drive of the second half. Just under 2.5 to play, third quarter. Old Tappan leads Demarest 28-14.
Ball goes out of bounds. Demarest takes over first and 10. At the 35.
Norsemen have 3 receivers left, 1 to the near side. Whipperini takes a snap, feeling some pressure in the backfield, looking to throw now. He does, and it's off the hands of the intended target, Martell, and intercepted. Old Tappan going the other way. It's the 20. Interception made by Jordan Fuller, and he's all the way down to the 15 before he's out of bounds. First turnover of the game by Demarest, and it's a costly one as it sets up Old Tappan in the red zone. Flag is down, and it'll be an illegal block in the back against the Golden Knights. So that will push the starting point of this drive back to the 43-yard line, the 44.
Block against Old Tappan. Old Tappan takes over first and 10 at the Norseman 43.
But the Norsemen's first turnover of the game gives Old Tappan the ball back in Norseman territory. And now they have a chance to add to their 14-point lead. Runs out of the shotgun. Takes a snap. Handoff to Al Sharif, running left. Makes a man miss at the 40 and then ducks under a tackle before he's brought down at the 37-yard line.
On the carry, brought down by number 52. Demarest.
Bring up 2nd and 5 after a gain of 5 on the play.
5 on the play to bring up a 2nd and 5 from Pan at the Norseman 38.
And just as they have since the first quarter, Old Tappan continuing to go without the huddle. Jordan Fuller is into the game at quarterback now. Coming off his interception on the last defensive possession. Working out of the shotgun, takes the handoff, fakes the handoff, and then puts his head down, gets to the 36-yard line before he's tackled, and that'll bring up 3rd down for Old Tappan.
And number 58, Greg Schwartz.
Schwartz there on the tackle for the Norseman.
3rd and 3 for Old Pan at the Norseman 36.
3rd and 3 from the 36. Runza is back into the game at quarterback. Looking over for the play. Here's the snap and a handoff to Al Sharif running outside, trying to get to the edge on the right side, and he does get there and gets the 1st down as he's out to the 30-yard line. And another 3rd down conversion here by Old Tappan. They are perfect on 3rd down conversions here in the second half. And now it's 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. With just 28 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Golden Knights have one receiver to the near side. That man comes in motion, and it's Fuller on the keep, and he jumps ahead to the 25-yard line. And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. So after 3 here at Norseman Stadium, Old Tappan leads Demarest 28-14. And they are on the Norseman 24-yard line, knocking on the door again. We'll be back with 4th quarter action here at Demarest High School.
Hey cousin, it's Stewie here. And I just have to tell you, Bob, are you there?
Yeah, what is it?
Well, it seems NewJersey.org, that is, NJ.org, has just launched a YouTube-based live sports network.
Whoa, say that again?
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, pretty cool anyway. Apparently, it's New Jersey's first sports network that makes real money for schools that it broadcasts.
Yeah? So what's the big deal?
The big deal, you say? Get this. NJ.org Varsity pays 75% or more of each individual's game proceeds back to schools.
What kind of money are we talking about here?
Well, by 2015, a single broadcast season in one sport is enough to pay for a cross-country tournament, or even a full-time teacher's salary.
Holy cow!
Here, read this to them.
Your attention, please. If your school has been invited and you're interested, please let us know soon. That is all. That is all.